So I try not to lie, but in self-reflection, I lie a lot.
God, please forgive me for all the lies I've ever told. But I can't have ever lied that much, right? Like, I try really hard not to. A complete collection of all the lies I have ever spoken from birth until this moment. Whoa, there's a lot more here than I realized. Volume 1. Additional volumes only available on ebook to avoid the deforestation that would have resulted from printing the full series.
But I am working on being more straightforward and honest. Sometimes when I lie, it's because I'm in an awkward social setting and the words just seem to pour out of me without me really thinking about it.
Hey, so, I was wondering, can I get your number?
So I actually don't have a phone at the moment. Oh, yeah, this isn't mine. I'm just borrowing it. Yeah, from my boyfriend. He's like right over there. If you turn him around, you'll see him. He's like right behind you. Other times I lie without even truly realizing it. Maybe because I lack self-awareness, or because I'm avoiding the truth for whatever reason.
Who you texting?
No one, it's just my friend Bob.
Ooh, Bob.
It's not like that, no, he sees me like his sister.
What is it? I don't think someone would send that to their sister.
And sometimes I'll tell a lie that comes in the form of false humility. Thank you. So, I didn't write a speech because, I never would have expected to win this, but, look at you, and look at you, you deserve to win this, more than me. And I know I said I don't have a speech, but I did just jot down a few things on the way up here, so first I just want to thank God. It's all him. Seriously guys, I have no talent. And then I want to thank my coach for helping me develop my skills. I have no skills, only God does. And of course you. And you, of course. And oh gosh, there's the music. Okay. It is an honor and a privilege to receive this award tonight. But after my last video where I talked about talking to myself, I've been thinking about all the lies that I tell myself that come in the form of negative self-talk based on actual insecurities. In hindsight, I can see the consequences that these lies have had, how they've altered how I view myself and affected my behavior. So often these statements feel true because I create narratives in my head that justify them and convince me that they're the truth. And these narratives are usually based on true events and things that people have said, but they're always twisted and biased to include the things that feed the lie while ignoring all the things that point to the truth. The worst thing about these lies is that they affect my relationship with God. They've kept me from pursuing interests and talents that God's placed inside me, and they've affected how I approach the Bible. But these lies also reveal what I believe about God. When I tell myself these statements, I'm creating a false narrative in my head that can keep me from seeing the truth, that is God's narrative. Look in the Bible where God told Jeremiah that before he was ever born, he had consecrated him and appointed him to be a prophet to the nations. And yet Jeremiah responds by telling God that he doesn't know how to speak because he's too young. Now I bet Jeremiah wasn't lying about his youth, and he probably didn't have a lot of time to develop public speaking skills. But Jeremiah's assessment of his abilities isn't what drives the narrative. God's will is. And back when God told Moses his plan to confront Pharaoh, Moses' initial evaluation of himself and the situation led him to asking God to send someone else. This response reflects what Moses believed about God at that time in his life, that God hadn't picked the right person. All the lies I tell ultimately reflect some false belief that I also have about God. So this is an important thing for me to work on. Thankfully, as I grow closer to God by better understanding his character and his plan for the world and my life, these lies start to disassemble themselves. That's all I have for today. Till next time.